Yo, what is up? You're listening to a brand new Community Tracks episode. It's the 24th of September, and yeah, we're ready to dive into a new episode filled with various tracks. We got a brand new track from the Electric Birds EP by Nathan Plante coming up. And besides that, we got music by Alex John Duarte, Shifting Earth, Miguel Diaz, and Watts in this episode. Yeah, we're curious to hear which track you like the most, so make sure to leave that in the comments on YouTube or on Spotify if you're listening there. And if you're not following us there already, give us a follow. We restore 1 square meter of landscape for every follower. But before we talk this whole episode full, I would say let's just dive into some music. And we're actually starting this episode this week with a Interplanetary Pick. That's right, we're starting straight away with this week's Interplanetary Pick. And I mentioned the name of the artist and track already, and also the EP actually. It's a track from Nathan Plante, or Nathan Plant, and the single is called Electric Birds, and so is officially Spotify calls it a single, but I call it an EP. It's a 3-track record. The other tracks on there are Distorted Reflection and Cumulus. And it's, I would call it like a super nice artwork. Basically, I can not name another genre for it. It's atmospheric, it's droney, it's very, very creative. And as Nathan says it himself, it's natural phenomena that are the main inspiration for this electroacoustic journey. There are elements of ripples on the surface of a lake, there are elements of dramatic storms, and yeah, in the track that we picked to play on the show today, Electric Birds, you can really hear the birds in the track if you listen closely. I personally really love like the pulses and the it's alive, it's a texture that's alive, that's how I would describe it. And I really, really love that. It's Nathan Plante is actually a classical trumpeter, so if you realize that when hearing this song and the rest of the EP, you understand what I mean, that it's really an electric acoustic combination. Now this EP is actually his first solo album, and it also marks his first step into the electronic music scene, as it combines digitally altered field recordings, which is then recorded outside, and you really hear those nature elements back in there as well. And then it's combined with like hardware synths and even some trumpet sounds to create this dynamic and structural composition. Now, you understand that these natural elements combined with the almost alien sounding elements in there was perfect for our show, and that's why it's our Interplanetary Pick. So Nathan Plant, thank you so much for sending this one in. We really love it. Let's have a listen. This is Electric Birds.
as I come back to life. Watch the old tree fall as it moans, rots and dies, without purpose to live. There's no purpose to try. Grind out tough conversations as we love, heal and cry. But it won't break my skin. I feel a fire within as I harvest my soul. The wings still grow old and then sin. Oh, these days seem so long. Got no strength here to carry on. In this moment I still feel lost in my own. But it's my home. Without life by the sea, there's no life here for me. I'd lose the purpose to live and then die all alone. But it won't break my skin. I'll feel the fire within. The sun harvests my soul. The wings still grow old and then sin. Oh, these days seem so long. Got no strength here to carry on. In this moment I still feel lost in my own. But for now our paths won't cross. Lost some old friends, paid the cost. In this moment I still feel lost in my home. In this moment I still feel lost in my home. In this moment I still feel lost in my own. Oh, these days seem so long. Got no strength here to carry on. In this moment I still feel lost in my own. In this moment I still feel lost in my own. In this moment still feel lost in my own. But it's my home.
Yes, you heard our first and only interplanetary pick for this week. It's Electric Birds by Nathan Plante. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible at these names. But Nathan Plante, thank you so much for sending that one in. And yeah, go check out the full EP because the other tracks are also beautiful soundscapes, artworks on its own that are really worth checking it out. And yeah, I'm curious if you can hear all the nature sounds in there. It's amazing how it's done. in my opinion. Yeah, other than that, you just heard My Home by Alex John Duarte. Also nice vibes, and I saw the album cover of that and I thought of Wales instantly, and then I dove a bit deeper and it was Wales, so that was really nice to see since I did a trip there earlier this year. And we're staying in the Earth theme actually, because we're going on with the next track from Shifting Earth, and it's called Mountain. Enjoy!
Sometimes I just don't know myself, and I just want to be alone, but my heart keeps calling for you. I can no longer wait for love. Why'd you keep on running from me? We've outgrown this teenage game. take me home every time you say I love you, baby. Can you stay here? Cause I feel like I need you next to me. Don't let your time slip away, cause tomorrow will be too late. You don't need to push me away. How can I still love you? Love you for so long. I lost my head in the clouds. I know I'm a fool, and it feels so wrong. Need to learn to say no. The world can be a lonely place. Maybe I've got a lot of time ahead. I can't walk through this life alone. And every other step I take always leads me back to you. Can't escape this eternal return. No, no, no. You take me home every time you say I love you, baby. Can you stay here? Cause I feel like I need you next to me. Don't let your time slip away, cause tomorrow will be too late. You don't need to push me away. How can I still love you? Love you for so long. I lost my head in the clouds. I know I'm a fool, and it feels so wrong. Need to learn to say no. I'm trying to find you. Just tell me what you want. I'm trying just to find you, baby. Just tell me what you want. How can I still love you? Love you for so long. Lost my head in the clouds. I know I'm a fool, and it feels so wrong. Need to learn to say no.
You heard Shifting Earth with Mountain, and after that you heard the song Learn to Say No from Miguel Diaz. And that might be a name that's familiar because we had a deep dive interview with Miguel recently that you can now check out on our YouTube channel or on our podcast if you just scroll back a bit. If you're done with the community tracks after this, you think I would like to learn a bit more about that artist, go check out the Aliens Love Earth interview with Miguel Diaz. It's a really fun talk, I'd say. We talk on blending genres, how that works for him, how he does that, how he approaches his creative process. We also talk about how nature and traveling influences his music. So it's a really fun chat to check out. It's published on the 13th of September, so it's pretty recent. So go check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, let us know if you like more talks like that. Other than that, we're going towards the end of the episode already. It's a bit of a shorter one this week. Now next week we're coming back with one more episode, and after that we will have a break of 2 weeks. So there won't be any community tracks for a couple of weeks then, because I'm on the road traveling, but I prepared something nice for you. We do have an interview coming up on the 11th of October. So stay tuned for that. Not gonna say too much about it, but you'll see it on the socials. And other than that, we will be back next week. So nothing to worry about. For this week, the last track is Boy Plus Girl from Watts. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments which track was your favorite. I'm always curious for that. And other than that, I just wish you a wonderful day, a great week, and I'll check in with you soon again. Cheers!
Compound, you never say I'm right. Roll your eyes when I sing another love song. We fight, I take you to the night. Pull me undercover, ducking on my phone calls. Ghosting nothing, you can't be, it's all wrong. Boy, you're bleeding, she kept you for so long. Never loving, you can't breathe. I let you go. Boy, go home, are you ready to go? Wait around the corner, but they already know. Boy, girl, got it starting to show. Wait around the corner, but we already know. Run down, you get me from the light. Never speaking, but you're singing a love song. Never changing, you can't wait, it's all gone. Girl, you see it, just leave it and move on. You never saw me and it started to show. I'm better off if I let you go. Go home, are you ready to go? Wait around